Hi there, my name is Quentin. Conflict resolution is my field, and I am here to be of help. Over the years, people have suggested that I consider serving somehow online. So, finally, here we go. There's a saying, you teach best what you most need to learn. That thought really resonates for me. Beyond my experience and training and education, what may be most potent about me for you is that I have learned many conflict and resolution life lessons the hard way myself, some in the hardest way. So, to whatever degree you find me helpful, in significant part, it may be because of that. Are you feeling overwhelmed by conflict in your own life, or perhaps in the lives of others around you? Do you feel ill-equipped or worse? Are you weaponized against people? Are you experiencing chronic tension in any of your daily environments? If any or all of these things are true for you, you can come sit here with me and we can begin to wade through together to help you identify, resolve, and really important, prevent conflict and its overwhelm in your life. One of the biggest problems in trying to resolve conflict is that we are armed to the teeth and often unaware of it. We're weaponized against each other as well as against ourselves, when what we need is to be equipped. If you want to get to that place of being fully equipped, it starts with becoming aware of yourself in conflict. Then you can begin to lay down your arms. This requires some work. When disarmed, we can get to equipping ourselves with what is needed for practicing effective conflict resolution and peace building. My encouragement to you is that there are wholly reliable tools and process we can use to sustainably resolve conflict as soon as we ourselves are reliable. And again, I'm here to help walk through all of that. I envision this as a finite video series, maybe longish, but finite. Along with these videos, we will be building an online community where you can ask conflict-related questions and share concerns in the comments chat forum, and where you will receive weekly responses to a concern voiced in that forum. We'll also plan monthly group online meetups based on prevalent themes from the chat. Additionally, you can join to read weekly stories about my own path in building conflict resolution and prevention muscle. Some funny, some sad, all related to this work that can be slogging and painful and tedious, but that has profound lasting rewards, which will ultimately infuse your interactions with greater ease, effectiveness, and peace. The link for joining any of these is below. I must say about the video of these videos that it will be the most basic of basic to start, as you can already see. Although there's great cinematic vision for further down the road, the content is what matters. So for now, that will be the top priority. You know the first pancakes theory? First pancakes are never the most perfectly formed or best looking, though they have all the right ingredients and substance. There may be many first pancakes here. If you're keen to actively pursue building muscle for reliably peaceful relationships in any arena of your life, this can be a place for you. A place of thoughtful probing and support meant to pick you up, equip you, and cheer you on your way. So, here's that thing about resolving conflict with others. To be of any use, you need to begin with yourself. How often do we find ourselves in conflict with someone, and if we're asked what it's about, we have a lot to say about them, about how they are upsetting us and behaving poorly. It's so easy to go there, isn't it? Of course, we will get into the roles of others in conflict, but I remain annoyingly repetitive about this. We must begin with ourselves. Maybe it can be helpful to think of it like the oxygen mask protocol on flights. You must first put a mask on yourself. That mask will deliver the air with the proper amount of oxygen directly into your lungs to keep you alive and functional and safe. Only in this state can you proceed to be of any use in helping others. Only with your oxygen flowing can you help others get the oxygen they need. So we begin with ourselves, and we begin that by considering our thoughts and gut feelings about conflict. One of my own thoughts about conflict is my sense that it's in the air around us. I sit outside with my coffee each morning, and I get the lovely experience of rising light and birdsong and small wildlife scuffling, and my shepherd Sav padding around, sniffing her way into the day. I am never bored by all of this tiny magnificence. But the thing I find compelling above all in those morning moments is the state of the air. So changeable, so much influence. It can be light and breezy, cool and crisp, ice cold, warm and soothing, North Atlantic windy, or it can be hot, heavy, and still, saturated with the thick vapor of humidity. And the scent of it could be sweet grass, my favorite, lilac, peony, pine, sea salt, but also wildfire smoke. Funny, I'm never interested in being told the temperature, winter or summer. What I want to know is the wind chill and the humidex temps. Those are the real temperatures, meaning they're the temperatures you must prepare for your day. What mindset will you need and what equipment? How do you intend to engage with the day and what will you need for that? Jumping into and out of a car and straight into buildings, skiing, swimming, walking errands, and on and on. Rain boots, ice grips, shorts and a t-shirt, down parka, umbrella, linen fabric or leather gloves. I can tell what I will need from the air and from how much of that air I'll be breathing in. Conflict is the same to me, the same as the state of the air, and is accessible to us as the droplets suspended in that air. At any time we can breathe it in. But peace is there too, and it's also available to us. To become someone who can reliably breathe in peace and be peace for ourselves and others, we need to do some work. The work is so important, and yet a sense of urgency won't get us where we need to go. We need time, thoughtful reflection, gentleness, and rigor equally. And we all need genuine supports for the long game. This is a long game. Now, what can you do right here, exactly where you are? Let's get started here, today. Who are you in conflict? This needs to be figured out. Who you are in conflict shows you how you need to focus to build resolution muscle. Here are 3 prompts for you to begin. What is conflict for you? What comes to mind when you think of just that word? What ramps you up or shuts you down? What upsets you and why? Pay close attention even for a week. And when you find yourself in conflict, think about what that looks like for you. It could be small or big, minor or major, annoying or traumatizing, hopefully not traumatizing. Where are you? How are you? Who are you with? What's happening in that moment? what of significance in your day or life is happening outside of that moment. Then ask yourself why and how you think you may have arrived in that moment. And finally, what's the current impact on you of these experiences of conflict? The very act of reflecting on these prompts for even a week will help you process and manage feelings and responses. On its own, just this may quickly help to jumpstart improving your responses. You can start there. I hope this helps. Let me know. Below you can find the link to more help as well. Next time, we'll dig into what conflict is and what it isn't. But for today, I hope that you can breathe in peace in what lies ahead of you, just for this day. See you next time.